Afro, editor for EnergyNewsAfrica.com. I was here in 2020 when Bui Power Authority commissioned the first phase of this floating solar project. Now, we understand that they have been able to add additional 4 megawatts, bringing the total to 5 megawatts. I'm happy to have the Deputy Director for Renewable and Bui Power Authority in person of Mr. Peter Champon to walk us through how this project was executed. You are welcome on EnergyNewsAfrica.com.
Thank you, Michael. Well, it's a privilege to have visiting once again to see our activities and also promote our involvement within the renewable energy. So thank you for having coming back again.
Yeah, you are most welcome. In 2020, I was here, and at that time, 1 megawatt of this project was done. 2 years down memory lane, additional 4 megawatts. How were you able to
Well, the success of this story, first of all, boils down to the vision of our CEO.
Are you saying I want one without which is not itself?
And then the vision of the government and the country as a whole. You know, Ghana is signatory to the Paris Agreement, where we, as a country, try to reduce our carbon footprint. So, based on the support we are receiving from the government and the vision the CEO also have, and also the expertise we have in-house with the engineers that we have. The successful commissioning of the 1 megawatt went ahead to prove that yes, in-house we have the capacity, and then they know how to be able to even add on beyond what you are currently saying. But as an authority, we want to take everything step by step. We deploy, and then in doing so, we learn. So it's based on our learning curve. That's how come we're able to deploy this within the shortest possible time. We could have done it even the following year after commission of this one, but because of the impact of COVID, importation of critical components were delayed. That's how come you are seeing the addition of the 4 megawatt at this point. But for COVID, we would have done that one even just a year or less than a year after the commission of the
floating solar is a new technology.
Just me, we sent to
Africa. Elsewhere in Asia, in Africa, we know that Tunisia is a country in Africa that has floating solar, but their capacity cannot be compared to what we have in Europe. How does we have bringing this project to fruition?
I'm sure when you entered here, you saw Bui Power's tagline, renewable energy leaders. When we say that, we are not talking about capacity or size, but we are talking about the various forms of renewable energy that we have. As a company, we want to be the first to deploy the viable resources within the renewable energy. And solar is one of them. We have the expertise by running the hydro, so our engineers have the experience to be able to implement this project. So for us, it's part of our vision moving forward as a company. And that's how we are doing it. And we want to be the first in achieving success in the future.
Was this project executed in partnership for expatriates or local engineers?
It was done by local engineers. So engineers from the authority and local engineers from one of the contractors. We use just engineers from the local country or our country, Ghana. And even the unskilled labor, we normally from the construction of the hydro dam pride ourselves with using manpower from where we find our operation. So I'm sure if you had come earlier, you see that all the workers that are using are from the community. We don't go elsewhere to bring. So it's our engineers with the community folks from here. We train them, give them the necessary know-how to be able to undertake. We believe that once we train them, it's not only for this project. They can use the skills that they've acquired here elsewhere. Then again, providing some kind of job or capacity for them to move ahead and then progress in that.
We are able to stand on this project, on this solar panel with its accompanying solar reservoir services. Can you walk us through what is beneath
Okay.
the solar panel?
There are various components we have with this system. Normally what you see up are the panels, the one that converts the photons or the irradiation to energy. But because it's sitting on the water, we utilize a bit of physics. You need to get a body that's buoyant, so that when you put on, it's able to float. The weight is able to carry the weight of the panels, and at the same time be able to float. So you go into physics. That's where a bit of physics comes into how bodies that are able to float on water. So where we are standing is what we call a float, a typical float, which we attach the panels onto to be able to move with the rising and lowering of the reservoir level. So that's how come you are able to stand. Because like I said, physics, the floater is displacing the weight to bring it to equilibrium. So that's how come you are not able to sink, but able to give you stability on it because of the floaters. So that's the key component of this whole system. The floaters are very important in able to achieve what we want.
Okay, we are in rainy season, and we should be expecting more rain. And when it happens, it means the volumes of water in this reservoir is going to increase. In case the water increases, are we going to see a situation whereby the panels will be submerged or the way that it can still float?
Okay, I earlier made mention of the floaters being a critical component of the system. So the idea of the floaters is move with the water, the rise and lowering of the water level. So come what may, if it is the water level rises, it will still move with it. Because there's been a massive engineering that has gone into this project. And all these things that you've spoken about is taken into consideration to make sure, because it's a very expensive project. And we don't want a situation where within a year, water rises and then you lose the whole plant. So that's why we have the floaters. It moves up and down with the rise and fall of the water level.
I understand President will be officially commissioning this project somewhere in the Bimo to help.
That's the hope.
That's the hope.
If the schedule of the President will allow, we will be very much appreciative and lucky to have the President commission such project. When we did the land one, we had the government involvement in doing the commission. Likewise, being the first of this project magnitude in the sub-region, to be another advantage to have the President come and commission the project. It will add up to our effort, at least to feel that we are appreciated as a company and as engineers working for the company. Currently, for the solar, 5 megawatt is the capacity. So we've installed 5 megawatt peak. When we say peak, it's what refers to the nameplate capacity. So each panel you see here has a rating. So you multiply by the total number, that will give the peak. But the energy generated is dependent on the amount of irradiation that you have. So at the end of the day, we calculate energy generated, but not the capacity. So this is a peak. But the energy will not be as high as that's energy because of the irradiation that you have. I'm sure from here we are moving to the control room and we're able to show you the generation that we are getting from this particular plant.
My name is Deborah J, mechanical engineer.
So we have to
install the panels, and whilst installing the panels, we have aluminium metals beneath the panels, so we need to use bolt and nuts and then spanners to screw or torque the bolts beneath the panels. So we have to also attach the floaters to the panels, and we need a torque wrench, some sort of a long one which is locally manufactured in here to
It's quite rare seeing female engineers gathering the courage to be doing a sort of work on river. Were you afraid or were still confident in making sure that the vision of BP was achieved?
With the help of our able engineers, they assist us in whenever we face difficulties or challenges. And we are working in a male-dominated area, so you need to learn, you need to protect yourself so that you will always be on top of your job. So I wasn't afraid. That's the answer.
That's quite good. What would you tell young girls or young females who probably want to venture into engineering?
To the young ladies out there, if you have the zeal to get into engineering, you need to learn hard, and you need to also have the interest, the passion to get into engineering, it's not all that hard, but you need to learn, you need to equip yourself, and also have, first of all, the interest. If you have the interest, you can achieve anything that you want to achieve in this world. So the interest is the first key.
I want to thank you so much for having a short time talking to Energy News Africa .com platform. So as you can see, all over this place are solar panels that have been installed on the reservoir of Bui Dam, and it's quite exciting that young female engineers with their counterparts male engineers have been able to do this. This is the first in the West African sub-region of the south of the Sahara. In Tunisia, we have a similar thing, but the capacity of this project is bigger than what is in Tunisia. My name has been Michael Krep for Energy News.